Hey, this is Joe Gatto, and you're listening to Shooting Shit.
Hey, this is Tommy Dreamer. Shut up. And you're listening to Shoot the Shit podcast. Enjoy it.
What's going on?
Wake up, Joe.
Cool. Everybody's done blowing each other now, finally?
Well, dude, you
Jesus
know,
fucking Christ.
you're so grouchy, bro.
We are live,
What's
buddy.
going on? What is going on? Why are you so grouchy, man? Is it just a Philly thing, or is it like down in the bone? Like, did it like from birth? Have you been bitchy, or is it just like gradually over the years your fun-loving ways and life has worn you down to the grouchy bastard that you are, that only finds joy in shitting on other teams and other fans? Talk to
No,
me.
really, I'm just waiting for you guys to get done blowing each other about all your backgrounds and stuff. So I'm like, okay, cool.
Well, you know,
Go, let's move on.
One time he
Let's
shows up on
let's do the-
time.
Let's do the thing.
I know,
that
dude,
we're
like,
fucking trying to do
that's so
tonight.
right. The first time in forever, he's on time and he gets the bitch, and we can't say shit because he was like,
We can't say anything. Normally that's our fuck around time, but he got here on time.
well, I will tell you, there is good news on the horizon. I am getting some body modification this weekend.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna cover some tattoos up.
Oh, I thought you were gonna get horns implanted, dude. I hear body modifications, and I'm like, are you getting those hoops in your ears? Are you getting like those fucking bumps in your face?
No, dude, I'm gonna cover up some ink, so I gotta change some shit up.
Are you pulling an Undertaker? You're getting rid of Sarah across the throat?
Yeah, I'm getting rid of Sarah, brother. We're gonna turn that into some kind of tribal neck bullshit and see what we can do with it.
Takers was hideous, dude. When he got rid of Sarah's name across his
I
throat.
know,
that shit
man, but
was
you got to give it to the
ugly.
dude. Every bitch he's married, he's had her tattooed on his arm. I mean, come on, man.
Scribble one out.
Yeah, just fucking.
Yeah, just can you just? Well, you know, I thought about doing just like in honor of CM Punk, just like 2 red lines.
Jesus.
Do the name, but you know that's petty and childish.
Yeah. What you do is get the name filled in a glove, like a nice black glove, like a UFC style, and
Right,
then
right.
you cover it with the red X, and you know what's there, but no one will know.
Right.
Yeah,
Well, you
see?
fuckers will know,
People
so
know.
I'll get to live with that. So that'd be fun to deal with. All right. Well, so are we going Diamond Dogs? Is that what we're doing?
We're diamond dogging it tonight, ladies
All
and
right, brother.
gentlemen. There's no format. Literally nothing is written down in the chat for us to discuss. It's gonna be shooting from the hip, because these boys here feel like they don't need topics. They don't need to think about it. They're just gonna pull out of their ass. So we're out of the ass tonight.
All right, Joe, you ready to give him the signal?
I don't even know what the signal. I wasn't paying attention. It's fucking
Diamond Dogs, dude.
okay.
You ready?
No. It's so fast.
He's here. He's there. He's every fucking where. He's Roy Kent. Roy Kent. Fucking love Roy Kent.
Dude,
So, Philly.
Still to this day, I do it. I fucking the best advice I ever took from Joey was, dude, you got to watch Ted Lasso. All right, man.
It's so good.
Was a hell of a take,
Dude,
man.
I'm telling you, man, whenever I am feeling shitty, I put on Ted Lasso. I swear to God, I feel better. It's just a feel-good show, bro. I love it. I do.
So I need to take a photo of it for you boys, but in my office, right behind this little panel where I sit in the back of the cubicle, I've got a little sign that just says "Believe."
Yeah.
And the senior director was here from Charlotte this week, and she came by and she's like, "Oh, hey Jay, how are you?" I'm like, "I'm good." I hit the back of the sign. She's like, "What's that?" I'm like, "I believe it's gonna be a great day."
That's awesome, dude. That's awesome, dude. That's good.
You gotta believe.
Oh man, what's going
You
on,
gotta.
man?
How you doing, Joe? With the Phillies hat on there. That Phillies hat's seen some time, hadn't it?
Dude, that's that old ass Phillies hat,
This is
bro.
my favorite ever Phillies hat. It's
That's
so
the one that should have been gone a
just
long time
fucking.
ago. It's probably been put
It,
in 3 yard sales, and he keeps saving.
it's been pushed to shit. It's like it's just fucking.
Oh yeah, dude.
It's
Dude, the
awful.
bill won't even hold, bro.
No,
Yeah, it's not
it's
even.
not. It's so bad, but it's like it's my favorite Phillies hat ever.
It's like a teenager's tube sock.
It is just. I wish it was. It'd be a little more crunchy and fucking keep
It'll
itself
hold the
together a
shape.
little more. You know?
Oh, that's good shit.
God damn. So, Sean,
Yeah, man.
what do you want to talk about?
I hate that.
Actually, dude, I did not. I mean, because I don't want to.
Why do you hate it? I fucking love it. It's great.
I don't want to keep
Works.
going back into the wrestling shit because I'm the one who keeps saying, let's talk about other shit. But I wanted to point this out to you guys. I don't know if you guys have realized this yet or not. Tama Tonga,
Mm-hmm.
Finn Balor,
Mm-hmm.
the Good Brothers,
Mm-hmm.
AJ Styles,
Mm-hmm.
and Cody Rhodes.
Mm-hmm.
The original Bullet Club.
We
Is-
forgetting Devitt?
Well, no, I said Finn Balor.
Mm.
The original Bullet Club is all on the same roster.
Almost
For the same company. Who am I missing?
Bad Luck Folly.
But that funny.
Yeah, but is he even wrestling anymore? Thank you. Yeah.
Well, he's
still?
he's still part of the group.
Okay, but
He's still Bullet Club, matter of fact.
well, I mean, you also got dude, I know there's guys that jumped in and out altogether. I'm just talking about dude with this core group of people.
Fale
Right here.
was one of the
And
original OGs.
they're
Yeah,
moving into
the OGs are Finn, Prince Devitt,
right.
Carl Anderson, Tama Tonga, and Bad Luck Folly. That's your original 4. That's the start of it. But there's enough of I mean at this point, yeah, they're all like OGs. I mean, you got Balor and Machine Gun, fucking Gallows and Anderson. You got those two. You got Tama, who's been there since day one.
Loa.
Yeah, Tonga Loa, who came in
After failing as Camacho. He came in.
Yeah, essentially.
Well, I mean, and with them moving into Japan and working with companies over there now, and then NXT Japan's holding a show tonight.
New Japan will shit a brick if they try to use the Bullet Club name.
The same.
They might get okayed with their OG club. But I mean, you already
all
have
I'm saying
AEW.
is New Japan Pro Wrestling is far enough away that WWE would work a merchandise partnership deal to co-op Bullet Club so they could.
It would be the most money. It would be the most money that New Japan would ever make.
Yeah, but too bad they're stuck in the fucking deal with AEW. They can't do anything with WWE from that.
Exactly.
So
and AEW's got their spinoff Bang Bang Gang. So sounds like a title to a bad movie that Sean watched last weekend.
It's a different kind of Bang Gang.
Got it on good authority that man could crush a damn coal into diamond in that right hand.
That's why WWE's working with everybody in Japan except for New Japan.
Yep.
Because they're doing the AEW shit.
Right.
But I
just thought that was I thought that was kind of cool, man, that we might someday, somewhere, sometime see some kind
All those fuckers will be 50 years old, having a
Dude,
clip reunion
I
like the
know, but
damn
like you
clip.
said, if they could work out something with WWE, I mean, that would New Japan. Their money would go through the roof, man.
Yeah, but they're still tied to
Because
TK's titty.
dude, you know them WWE marks will be the last ones to the party to own that Bullet Club shirt, but they'll swear up and down it's the coolest shit going.
Well, yeah, because it's WWE. It's the NWO all over again. Why don't you just do that? Fuck it. Have all them fuckers reinvent the NWO. It's back, baby. New World Order. Finn Balor. Tama Tonga. Tonga. Ah, we've got a brand new club here, and it's been here the whole time. It's fucking Bullet Club NWO. There you go.
Speaking of that, man, Joey posted a picture of his boy Enzo the other day. Man, I caught up watching that. You remember that promo they cut where their mics didn't work? So they
Yep.
were just both in the ring hollering and shit, and the whole place went nuts.
Mhm.
Enzo can't wrestle for shit, man, but the dude can fucking own motherfuckers on a mic, dude. That's why he was so much fun to watch, and he can take a beating. I guess I can't say that. He does a really good job of making other people look strong. That's a better way of saying it.
I am thoroughly excited to meet Enzo on the Jericho cruise.
Yeah,
He has been announced as one of the special guests, but the biggest one for me, dude, they got fucking Yushin Thunder Liger is going to be on the cruise.
I just saw that tonight.
yeah.
I cannot fucking wait.
Now Liger, I would like to meet. I got to meet Ultimo Dragon. Wasn't that impressed? He was kind of a dick.
Well, I mean, yeah, dude, he's the
Yeah.
ultimate dragon.
Well, that doesn't mean you get to be.
You could be a dick. He's the best.
I don't see who else is on that guest list. I was reading through it,
Dude,
and
it's you've got fuck, who was it? Bull Nakano,
Just make sure they keep Jericho away from the Nitro Girls reunion.
Nick Nemeth is going to be there.
Mhm.
I think he's actually like one of the main special guests.
Your new TNA World Heavyweight Champion.
Did you guys watch that? That shit was fucking great.
I seen.
And
I seen the match on.
the promo afterwards where he's talked about how they've kept trying to keep him down for so long, but it's lightning always strikes twice, and now he is the real most wanted man was fucking brilliant. Let me find my Jericho Cruise photo, gentlemen, and I can give
I
you a
got it.
better. You got it? Go ahead.
Dude, we got Bull Nakano, the Nasty Boys, Al Snow, Ernest the Cat Miller.
The cat.
Hold on. Fucking changing pages here. Coco Beware, Too Cold Scorpio, Angelina Love, Juventud Guerrero, Velvet Sky. Oh man.
Sounds like a bad porno list.
Hey, you watch your mouth. Velvet Sky's a treasure.
Fucking, here's a treasure. Sonny Ono. What's up?
Ooh.
That crooked bastard.
Some other
Mark
fucking
Henry wanted
hamburgers.
to pinch.
Oh, and the Dynamite Kid Tommy Billington, who looks is a fucking carbon copy.
Oh, he looks just like his old man, bro. And he dresses just like him too. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun. That was almost weird, like AI shit to watch.
Yeah, dude. Little
Let's
Tommy,
bring
don't
that
follow
up.
in Dad's footsteps in everything you did, man. Your dad was a great fucking
Lord.
wrestler, Mo. He was a great fucking wrestler.
Just like him. Scary.
Oh, yeah.
All I was thinking, I was like, oh my God, did fucking Tony Khan just be like, but Dad, I want to time travel. My new toys aren't the same as the old toys. Can I go back in time and get an old toy? That's like what happened. And then this kid
Look,
shows up.
I
It's fucking ridiculous.
cannot wait, dude, because number one, I'm gonna have to make sure that I have somebody keeping me away from Velvet Sky at all times because I'm gonna shoot my shot. I don't give a goddamn. I'm gonna have to take it. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna
Bro,
shoot it.
she
Fuck it.
dated Bully, didn't she? Like, wasn't she in like a long-term relationship with Bully?
That means she makes bad decisions already, buddy. I could
That's
be
what I'm
another.
saying. You got a shot,
Yes.
you know?
So what was it? Who did that joke? Was that joke when, like, back in the day when fucking people found out Janet Jackson was with Jermaine Dupri?
Yeah.
Like, we had a shot.
We
Like
had a shot.
everybody had a shot. Standing up with that motherfucker, we all had a shot. Like,
isn't that funny how those celebrity chicks though end up marrying these guys, and you're like, really? Like, remember Drew Barrymore was married to Tom? Remember him, man? The guy, he was like
Tom
hot.
Green.
Tom Green, yeah.
He was married to
Fucking
that
weirdo.
big goofy bastard. Come on.
No, the one that gets me, dude, is Brian Austin Green with Meg fucking
Megan?
what's her fight? Yeah,
Oh,
Fox.
no, dude. Megan clearly had daddy issues and watched a lot of 90210, and that's how that works out sometimes. At least she got out of it. But I mean, you got to admit, dude, I mean, it's hard to look at Brian Austin Green and go, man, she left that dude for a guy that wears pink flared out pants. I mean, me and GK, dude, I just can't. I'm not with it. I don't get it.
Ever since Eminem cooked him, he hasn't been the same.
Oh, dude, yeah. That's still burned, brother.
They're still talking about it here in Detroit.
Didn't Eminem do the interview when he was asked about it? He's like,
I gotta give you the
like,
career so I can get away from you.
He's like, they're like, what did you think of it? He's like, it was all right. I mean, for him,
yeah.
it was good. Like, I was like, that's just the most low key insult. I mean, it was good for him. Like,
yeah, but I don't think that really was an insult. I think he means that shit. I don't think he. I mean,
It's just
for
happened
him,
to be
no,
true.
that's pretty good. Yeah, for him, you know.
yeah. And then he
What's
was like,
sad,
on my
dude?
level.
It still kills me that. I mean, we all listen to hip hop, right? We all have our opinions and shit like that. I mean, that's a debate that I hear people talk about all the time, like who's the best MC.
I mean, right now it's kind of hard to go against Kendrick Lamar, dude.
Oh, I disagree.
He is effectively
I
killed
still
Drake.
think Eminem's is better. I still think he's even with the album that he's just dropped right now that I'm just starting to listen to. Dude, he is milliseconds of genius every time he opens his mouth. His shit is so deep that you have to listen. You can listen to that shit 20 times, and then something will hit you in the head, and you'll go, Jesus Christ.
He is the great white hope for you guys. So yeah, I could see.
For us guys, okay, whatever.
Well, what do you want? I can't say us. People like us really like Eminem. I mean, what the fuck?
I mean, I'm talking right, like, dude, my go-tos are still, like, I still listen to, like, KRS-One and Big Daddy Kane and Tupac and Biggie and NWA, and that was the stuff that I can't, I mean, yeah, there was a lot of junk that came out back then, but there was a lot of great stuff, too, before it started going commercial.
Joey, what do you think on that whole Eminem thing there? Kind of see what you're saying. What was the music scene in Philly like, though?
Guy. He's going to destroy me. That's all right, though.
Joey's sitting over there. All of y'all are wrong. It's Will Smith.
No. I mean, we're talking Kurt. Say, here's the thing. Like,
what the fuck was that?
I don't listen.
He raps happy. He's a Philly guy.
I don't really listen to Kendrick Lamar.
I couldn't tell you.
I don't like. Everybody talks about how like genius level his everything is, but I like, to me, like, I mean, it's good, but it's just not. I don't know. Maybe it's just, I just don't get it. I have a hard time listening to most current things. Probably to me, the best MC currently right now, Killer Mike.
Like
Killer Mike, you got to put him up there. You do. Yeah, you got to put him up there.
I
mean, no, but would you? Okay, so is there a separation between, like, do you consider Killer Mike on the same as what Eminem is, as far as like? I mean, Killer Mike's kind of a niche. I mean, to know him and listen to him and know his songs, that's a hardcore.
He's won the Grammy for best rap album.
I understand that, man, but that was one of the times though that the Grammys got that shit.
They got arrested,
right? Because how many times, like, there were other songs in that category that sold way more.
I get it. So
his album was critically, yes, it was. I'm just saying, like, a lot of people don't throw out Killer Mike. So when you say Killer Mike, I'm like, dude, that's. Yeah, I don't have.
You gotta understand. You can't
throwing out Killer Mike, Joe, is what I'm saying. I'm down here in Rantoul now. I ain't in the city no more.
Yeah, I get it, but like, that's the thing. Most rappers aren't like that anymore. It's not the same thing. Like it's ironic that I say Killer Mike because Killer Mike is, he's old as fuck now.
Yeah.
He's been around for a while. But like all the newer MCs, all that shit is, and like Kendrick's like probably the last of that dying breed too. Like all these new guys, it's all digital. It's all like, SoundCloud to fucking making it on a social media platform to blowing your shit up. And there's good stuff out there. Don't get me Coast Contra. Those fucking guys are amazing.
Yeah. Like,
frontwards and backwards fucking rapping.
Yeah. And like they're just good. Like there's a lot of there's some decent shit out there. And like
can't remember the case.
For people who like, but here's the thing, for people like us who like the old shit, some of these newer guys are starting to do that now. We're getting away from the fucking digital process bullshit and made this beat and not making beats the old way using samples and shit,
I think
because it comes back, dude. It's all in circles. People, you try to do whatever you think is going to be the new and hot, but when it comes down to it, people want to hear that real fucking struggle. I want to hear the realness.
Yeah,
I want that shit that I can listen to and be like, oh shit, I've got this fucking bass line on a 45 right now. That's that same bass line. Grab that fucking little record. Yeah, grab that one and listen to this. It's that one. That's what you used to live for back in the day, dude. Is if you could hear the sample, you're like, that's fucking amazing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and you got those songs too, man. Like as soon as you hear the first 3 beats, you're like, it's that. Yeah. What was the comedian that was doing the Netflix stand up in Brooklyn? He was talking about the mumble rappers. Joe Akai, I think.
Coy?
Coy.
Filipino dude?
Yeah, he was talking about mumble rappers, and he was doing this. Mm-hmm. He did this bit. I mean, I wish I had the video. I could pull it up. He did this bit where he was like imitating this mumble rapper, and then he's like, "You don't believe me?" He goes, "Play the song," and then they play the song.
I saw that. Yeah, it's pretty funny.
He was talking about if you throw some Biggie on, the whole place will explode.
Yeah, that's true. It doesn't work that way. But here, the thing is something else he said too, like. The Eminem thing. Eminem's the niche rapper here.
Yeah.
He's not the fucking like leader of anything. He's the fringe niche fucking all off by himself.
Yeah.
And
he's Ray Charles, bro. He's doing his own thing.
Nobody does what he does.
Nobody.
No, and the other thing too is like he doesn't do it. He doesn't do the business the same way that others do.
Right.
Like, so he doesn't have like the touring schedule like everybody else does. He doesn't put out albums or anything or fucking mixtapes or any other bullshit out there that he just doesn't want to do. He's not obligated to do anything. He just does what he wants. So he works in a totally different way than everybody else who's grinding, trying to fucking make it, trying to be a star or trying to stay at the top or something like that.
Yeah.
He's got fuck you money and time, dude.
He can walk away and never hear a word from him again. He's fine.
He ain't no difference than Jay-Z or Rihanna or any Lil Wayne or any
of these Jay-Z doesn't do shit. Jay-Z doesn't do shit anymore. He doesn't do anything. He's basically done.
Yeah. And Lil Wayne is so done he doesn't even remember shit that he's written. So
yeah.
What didn't Jay-Z? Wasn't there a thing with Jay-Z where somebody's talking about how he said that he doesn't. If he did a guest spot, like he doesn't charge people.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit!
But he has to want to do it. That's the thing. Yeah. If he likes you and he likes what it is, like he'll have to want to do it. But he said he's turned down so much shit because the money didn't matter to him.
Yeah,
like he didn't give a fuck. And now, really, that Jay-Z got so much fuck you money from everything he's done. Like he never has to fucking make another track again. He doesn't have to fucking. He doesn't have to rhyme 2 fucking words together ever again in his life. So yeah, like once you get to that spot, like everything's different, and that's where you become like the exception, not the rule.
Right.
Like the majority's trying to play catch up.
Everybody's trying to get to your step.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
I mean, there's a lot of newer stuff though that's really good. I mean, you got stuff like I said, Killer Mike. He's kind of an old school guy, but he's only getting popular now.
Right.
Kind of because he stands out in this whole group of people.
Plus, this dude, he's very political, man. The guy knows it. I mean,
he knows his shit.
When you talk to Killer Mike, you know you're talking to somebody who knows how to effectively conduct himself in a conversation and give information that he is sure that he knows. He's not one of those guys that's going to speak off the cuff about shit he don't know about.
And he's a businessman too. He's a
smart individual. He's very big in his community, and like that shit's all good. Like I like that, but he's only getting recognized
gun rights, Second Amendments, and gun rights and shit like that too, man.
Yeah.
He's very, very big on that stuff too. Yeah.
But like, I mean, I listen to shit like West Side Gun. West Side Gun's got like that real old school shit. Plus, he's got so many fucking wrestling references in his stuff. It's hilarious.
Nice.
Oh, dude, speaking of that, man, we were talking about that blind dude. Blind Fury that raps on 106 and Park, the blind kid. Have you noticed if you listen to his shit, he drops wrestling shit into his stuff all the time. And I'm like, dog, how do you know what's going on? You're blind. You can't see that shit.
That's fucked up.
It's true.
Dog, he can hear it. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, I know, dude. I know, but I mean, I'm just saying, like, the way he raps about it, though, you think he's seen it. You know what I mean?
He probably did, man.
Make you that excited, bro. All you did was hear it.
Fucking mushrooms, he'll be seeing all kinds of shit.
Don't worry, man. The kid's making plenty of money. He's fine. It's just a joke. Everybody relax. Jesus.
Yeah, just Sean making fun of the
Not my fault. God made him.
Yeah. Sean's like, the kid wouldn't know me if he saw me. So it's okay.
Oh, it's true though.
He can rap his ass off, man. That's a talented kid. I love watching him.
Dude, there's people. There's like just random dudes like I'll fucking listen to. Like I'll find, TikTok is the way to find shit though. I'm not gonna lie.
Sure. No, I found a lot of guys on TikTok.
Like I have so many artists and tracks that I've like got from like fucking TikTok now. That's like, it's ridiculous. And it kind of, the good part about it is because the algorithm kind of works in your favor.
Yep.
Like it knows the kind of music I like.
Yeah, me too.
Already. So it's like, oh yeah, here you go, dum dum. Enjoy this.
Shit, dude. I got stuck with Morgan Wallen for like 2 weeks straight.
Oh, dude, I like Morgan's racing ass. He's a racist son of a bitch. He can sing his ass off.
He could sing like a motherfucker, and he had that damn song that's like unreleased. And I was like, when the fuck is this song releasing? Because I need to drink to this damn thing, and it still hasn't came out.
That's because he got arrested for throwing a bar stool off a second-tier balcony in Nashville.
Damn. Is that why he didn't do his concert and Jelly Roll had to step in?
Yep.
Damn.
I don't know if that's true. I was just making that up. Like, no, he really did get arrested. I don't know if he missed the concert though because of it.
He missed the concert, and Jelly put on a free performance for everybody who had tickets.
Well, that's because Jelly's the man.
He's the man in Tennessee, dude. They love him down there. It's his place.
Dude, I found this dude on TikTok. His name's Fade Green.
All right,
dude, and it comes up because we're talking about Eminem,
right?
And
the kid he signed. Is that the kid Eminem signed?
No.
There's a chubby white boy that's dropping shit on there too.
This is not a chubby white boy. So, no, this dude like just one day scrolling, I find this shit on fucking TikTok of all places, which is wild to me. And yeah, it was just so fucking good. And since I don't think he is signed right now, so we can play a few seconds of this.
My therapist should say he's going to quit because he thinks I'm getting way too hard to fix. I walk around with a look that's really hard to miss.
So fucking good.
So
like the cadence.
The little Slim Shady.
Dude, yeah, I just saw this dude randomly putting on fucking a TikTok video, and I was like, I gotta listen to this again. Hold on. I must have played it 20 times.
Damn.
It was he's real good. But shit like that, you find it like find artists in like the weirdest spots.
Dude,
and then
I got like that with the damn reggae rapper. Like fucking, I don't know why, but I got into reggae talk. Well, I know how I got to reggae talk, but
I know how you got to reggae talk. Also,
They
we all know how you got there.
Australian death wrestling or whatever the hell.
we all know how we got to reggae talk. But the guy, the guy was killer, dude. It's I think it's like Little Lion or whatever. Fucking English and patois rapping. Oh, it was fucking amazing, dude.
Wait,
Oh.
is he like the super like hold on, what's he look like?
It's he's an older looking dude. And they
Okay,
call him
somebody
Young
different.
Lion or
Okay.
Little Lion. He fucking kills it, dude. But no, it's a good shit.
I was trying to think who that dude was.
Well,
Who's
right,
that? Who's that dude who's like got, like straight, like absolutely his skin is almost see-through. He's so fucking white. Like
I'm
if you're in
looking right
reggae
now,
talk,
bro.
you know who the fuck I'm talking about.
I'm
'cause
looking
Yeah.
for him right now, bro. I'm looking for
he
him.
sounds really, really fucking good. And then you see him and it's fucking jarring.
Yeah, it's
Like because you
coming.
don't, it's just one of those things. You don't expect that voice to come out of that body.
Who was
Right.
that white reggae guy? Like he was one of the more famous ones, and when they came out, like, what the fuck? He's white?
Oh, dude, that's
Snow
like
from
that dude.
Canada?
Have you seen the little nerdy dude with the fucking big? He's got the big wireframe, old school, like 1980s glasses. He's got like this swoopy red hair. I mean, like
No.
members only jacket and shit. And he gets up on the mic and he just starts blowing the fucking velvetous. It's the smoothest R&B. The guy looks like yeah.
I bet
That's
he gets
like my guy.
bitches.
That's my guy, Rich Bryan. Had to change his name because people were a little offended by it. But he goes by Rich Bryan now. That dude coming out fucking like young, thin Asian kid wearing his fucking polo tucked into his shorts with his fanny pack on, just dropping fucking absolute bangers.
Wait, is this mine? Oh,
fucking hood anthems hitting from this fucking dude.
That Asian kid, man.
He looked like he was 12.
It would be easier if I was on my own page instead of our.
Yeah, please don't get booty shaking on our feed, buddy. We don't
No,
need that.
there's no. I don't have any booty shaking on my TikTok, bro.
Fucking
Follow us on
savages.
Shooting Shit on TikTok. We'll have a presence soon.
Good lord.
I know.
Good
dude.
lord.
So I watched for the first time,
Uh-oh.
and I can't remember. I finally watched TNA,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
and it's like my overall opinion was like this is like 2017, 2018 Ring of Honor. No, wait, 2019, 2020 Ring of Honor.
And that's being
It's like it's small. There's some good names there, but the fucking crowd is just there because they love this shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's like the total vibe of that whole show I just watched.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck, man, that was really good.
I'm telling you.
Like I've watched. All right, so like I've watched, of course, like clips here and there, like matches here and there. You get posted online, whatever. But this was like the first, like, okay, I'm watching the actual show, you know, start to finish type thing. Fucking really good, man.
Yeah.
Like
I'll
just
tell you
as a
this.
show.
Well, I don't know.
Spoiler alert to anybody who hasn't fucking watched Slammiversary. If you haven't seen it already, bite me. But when Joe Hendry eliminates Moose, that crowd became unfucking hinged. And it's just because their group. I'll tell you this: the TNA faithful remind me of what the first year of the AEW faithful were like. These guys are in it. They are with that company all the way in. But the good thing about it is TNA has been putting on a good product for these guys for the last few years, right?
Mhm.
They've been building into this. So they've built into these stories. These people are into where they are buying into these characters. They're buying into the story. So when they're trying to push over somebody like Joe Hendry, when he eliminates the world champion, people went ape shit. such a great fucking moment. Even if he didn't win, it was such a great fucking moment.
All right, give me a second. I want to go back to what we was talking about.
All right, man. Let's go back.
That is the whitest white boy you ever. Listen to this dude's voice.
It break my heart to find out that boy was racist.
Ooh, dude. He's already stealing their music, man.
No, that's so fucked up.
Colonizer.
Got all that soul, so much hate.
I didn't see the whole show. I mean, it was on. I was doing shit. Shit was
yeah.
doing.
What's shit's name? You gonna say shit's name like that now?
Anyway, dude, that's bro.
It was funny. It's
okay. I watched the blood and guts match because I was curious about it. I wanted to see how it went off because that usually is the one. You know, it comes off good. It was a good show, man. I didn't have a great time. That drop Darby did when he shimmied out and fell off and just that was sweet. I enjoyed that a lot. I mean, it was a good. To me, the match kind of ended flat.
I never watched it.
That whole.
What happened? Give it to us. What happened?
Darby came out with a gas can. Man was gonna set that cowboy dude on fire, and he was like, "Unless you give me a title shot." And Matt Jackson all of a sudden gets sentimental and goes, "No, it's too far. We'll give you a title shot."
Okay.
I don't give a fuck what his name is, dude. I don't mess around with mid-card and below.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, the match was good. For me, once again, it was like masturbation.
It was not good. Dude, that match was absolute dog shit.
It was entertaining as well. I mean, it was fun to watch. I mean, I went, ow, fuck, boom, that was awesome 4 or 5 times, man. I thought it was a good time.
Here's how fun it was to watch. Every blood and guts match has progressively gotten lower ratings and lower ratings.
That's true.
It's bullshit. I turned it off at one point. I turned it back on. Everybody's standing there holding fucking staple guns, pointing at each other. I was like, absolutely turn this the fuck off. I do not care. I wish they would have lit everybody on fire in that fucking ring and just let it cook. Like, that shit was so fucking brutally bad. I watched other shit on that show. Unbelievably brutally bad. You know who's kicking themselves right now? Camille. You wait almost 8 months just to be the fucking heater for Mercedes fucking dickhead.
Oh, come on.
Are you kidding me? That is the worthless. That's the most worthless piece of shit wait for anything I've ever seen.
You know what happened too? This little bitch went to Tony Khan and went, "I'm basically Shawn Michaels, Kevin Nash."
Yep.
And they went, "All right, yeah, let's put her with you."
He's had the perfect person for you.
And Camille in her head is now thinking, I'm 36 days away from choke slamming this bitch through a table.
I'm just happy that it was Camille and not the Megasis Megan, because I think Megan might still be in play for other places. So I'm happy they didn't call her up and was like, "Hey, you beastly woman, you come play heater for the little girl." But yeah, dude, the Megasis is something else. Boy, that's a lady right there. I'll tell you what. But
I don't know. I think
the overall show. I'll tune in as long as Camille's there. I'll tune in and watch because it's Camille.
I'm not. I can't do it, dude. I mean, this is exactly my biggest issue with AEW. I didn't watch the match, first of all. I already knew it was going to be bullshit, so I decided not to do that and save my fucking time. I actually went to sleep early. But that's my thing. They will put on a great fucking match, like MJF and Ospreay. Actually, a match that told a story in the match. Fucking great work. And then pull bullshit in the blood and guts match. That makes no fucking sense.
MJF match too, man. He won with the fucking ring again. Come on.
But that's MJF's character. It plays to the character, plays to a story, plays to the win. And when they run it back, that's the reason why. That gets you to get, hey, you put the ring on me.
3 weeks ago, he was Rich Wolverine. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I'm just saying.
Next week, he could be wearing pink leotards and saying he's the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. It's AEW. There's no fucking rules there.
But
shit changes like that.
That's the issue I have with the company, buddy. If you'd let me get it out, goddamn. It's not the fact that they don't have the ability to put on a good show, because they prove they can. They could put on great fucking matches, but that's the thing. It goes nowhere afterwards. It just, like you guys said, it's masturbation without any kind of payoff. You get there, oh, you got that tingle in the back of your fucking hamstring. It's, you're tensing, but it stops. That's where you're like, oh, I'm done. Fuck it. Night's over. Yeah, hey. Was it good for you? Sorry. I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette. But
Yeah.
that's how it is, dude. And
Mhm.
there's no reason to keep going back to that, because you're gonna fucking be disappointed. And I'm
Yep.
tired of wasting my time with them. Sorry.
Nothing to be sorry about. There's like 87 different fucking title belts.
Yeah.
There's just like
That's another thing, man. Go ahead. I'm sorry, dude. Go.
no real good
Jesus.
storylines. That's the thing. Like, it's funny because what I watched the whole fucking, the 1 week build up for MJF Will Ospreay, right?
Yep.
And then fucking Meltzer's online defending, saying, well, look what they can do. Look at the kind of match they can pull off with no fucking storytelling. Yeah, but that's the thing, though. Like, if it's
Kinda
just
what
a
makes it worth it.
random collection of matches,
Yeah, that's not a new thing. That's an all the time thing. There's
Yeah.
constantly matches with no storyline.
yeah, and like, I just don't fucking get it. Like, I don't. Especially too, we're like, okay, so we're finally getting the Punk McIntyre payoff, which happened by fucking accident.
Yep.
Yep.
This wasn't even fucking planned. If that didn't happen at the Rumble, we would
If
have
Seth
had
doesn't get
Punk
hurt,
versus Seth.
Punk get
Yeah.
hurt.
Exactly. So this is this happy accident that they have done so much business from. And they told a whole story. Well, one of the two, 50% of the storytellers is out hurt.
Yeah.
All right.
And they've made this story completely like one of the hottest stories in the entire on the show.
It was
Hands
happening
down.
by accidents.
Think about your stories right now. You got Bloodline and Cody feuding
Yeah.
again. Okay.
SummerSlam is hot. The lines
It
on
is.
this
I'm
SummerSlam
also
is hot.
playing. They're going to be taking off. They're going to be tweaking Randy and Cody off that too. I think that's in play. So there's like roots growing from that. Yes.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's gonna keep. That's the reason to keep on. Okay, so we got that. We got them Punk and Drew. Okay,
With
that
Seth as the guest referee.
with Seth, of course, he's involved in it now too.
It makes sense because he's pivotal to the story, Sean.
Right. I know. He's going to fuck. We know where that's going. Go ahead.
yeah,
Go.
yeah. So you have like this 3-way feud where everybody hates each other there. It's just great storytelling that's happening.
Yeah.
You got fucking for whatever reason Jey Uso feud. I gotta talk about that. Jey
That's the only
Uso
one that
in
makes no
the
sense.
Judgment Day. Hold on. Now, what I gotta talk about is Rikishi. Just absolutely
Yeah.
shit in the bed. Shit in the bed. Dude, he's out there like complaining about Jay's story. Yeah, how about you complain about Jimmy's storyline? Because I haven't seen that motherfucker in like 4 months.
Right.
I'm pretty sure he just collected. I've seen his wife a lot.
All right, man. Come
I've
on.
seen his wife a whole lot.
You know exactly how that conversation went. Pops
He
is
fucking-
sitting Pops
he
is sitting at
deleted it.
home going, Jay should be making more money.
Oh shit. No, Rikishi's over there talking about you guys are gonna break up Jay's
Break up
marriage
his-
over here.
His marriage with this
Dude.
storyline, trying to put it. That's the
It
thing,
almost kind
though.
of makes you feel like Rikishi knows something that the rest of us don't.
Right.
Like maybe there's some shit going on already, but I'm
But-
not. I don't.
I doubt it though, because Rhea just got married.
Oh, dude, he ain't. If
But
he's doing,
we're not talking about shit. What we're
He-
talking about here is the fucking, like it's all storyline.
it's all
Yeah.
story.
Rhea and Dom both just got married to
Yeah.
other people.
Right.
Like, nobody gives a fuck. Kayfabe's dead, Rikishi. I mean, what would you fucking like? Come
You
on, man.
wake
He's
up on the
fucking
wrong side of the BSK today.
like the fucking
Maybe he
Samoan
just
Hogan
knows
out here,
Millie's
just
old
making
lady
his
and
own
wants to make
history up.
sure she don't whoop his ass. Maybe
Hey,
that's
y'all leave Rikishi alone. He woke up and realized his cousin isn't Japanese.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Been lying to him his whole life. He's not even here anymore. He's figured it out.
Actually, man, what I was gonna the only thing that I know for sure, as
The fuck
far
took
as
off the background?
as
Damn
far
it,
as
Dennis.
storylines go in AEW, the only thing I see that they're doing and doing right is Tony Storm.
That's the only she must have like creative control, Hogan style, where she could be like,
Dude,
I want to do this, this, and this.
she's killing it. She is killing it. She is
The only
killing
thing
it.
that makes sense week
Now,
after week.
what I love what they're doing with the WWE, as you were saying, like the Bloodline storyline. There are so many things that are going to bleed off this.
Mhm.
The Sammy and Braun storyline. This is gonna make Braun because I guarantee you he wins the title.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
And
For
he's doing
sure.
a meet and greet Sunday after fucking SummerSlam. So I'm gonna go hopefully sneak in and meet the new Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, and that's the test, right? That's why they put the belt on these kids like this to see what they can do. So, I mean, I hope that the out of the ring stays, on par with what's going on in the ring, and he handles the pressure, man, because that's
The kid played in he played
dude. He's a
football.
Steiner. Don't give me that shit. He's a Steiner. They're notorious fucking hotheads. Don't. It's in his blood, bro. There's nothing you're gonna. Yeah, I don't care what you're getting ready to say. I'm talking DNA. I'm not talking like making bad
Not
decisions.
how that works.
Yes, it is.
Not how science works, but okay.
It's not how science works. You're not just like your mother or your father.
No.
You're so
I can
full of fucking
I
shit.
can guarantee you
You're
I'm definitely
the
not like
only
one of them.
motherfucker in the history of time. Everybody is no, that's bullshit, dude.
No, everybody has qualities and traits that are similar and characteristic wise, but you're not the same person. It
So,
doesn't
Sean,
matter.
which parent are you?
And pretty sure that shot that made that kid was
And
pretty full
for
of
familiarity,
steroids.
your body your main reaction is to mimic.
Right.
Yeah.
It's basic survival instinct. So that's the funny part about that. It's not everybody's like, it's in your DNA. The fuck, it's not. It's actually a fucking survival instinct. Because when you're little, you're going to mimic the person who's taking care of you to appease them, make them happy.
Yeah.
And that's how you get learned behaviors and stuff like that.
And
But
my point is, have you ever seen Scott Steiner happy?
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you see
Was he
anything
on
his
camera
recent?
getting paid?
Yeah. You're a lot of the
That was
fucking
the
stuff you see
only
of him
time Scott
online
was
now.
happy. Is when he was on camera getting paid.
Have you talked to your friend DDJ? He's got very good Scott Steiner
Yeah,
stories of the guy
yeah.
being a
DDJ's got
nice
a lot
guy.
I'm
of
pretty
Scott
positive
Steiner.
Dennis almost blew Scott Steiner.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude. If he would have.
But he took the Chipotle option.
He would have.
He took the Chipotle option instead of the fucking sausage.
We can go get Chipotle where I could blow you.
Yeah.
Chipotle? You sure?
Chipotle? Yeah. That's how it worked out.
There's
I've
a
got a warm
Portillo's.
hand.
There's a dark parking lot and a Portillo's right over here.
Yeah.
You ever had Portillo's before, Joey?
You should get the cake shake.
I was fucked up for like a week after that, dude.
That shake almost gave you diabetes.
You know what's so funny is I give him shit about that stuff because this motherfucker just falls into shit like that. I remember him showing me pictures of him with the Road Warriors when he was 18 and he got to drive those guys around for the day. So.
Let me tell you about Dennis real quick. We're in downtown Detroit on the fucking Metro bus, all right? And Dennis sees this little sliders and whatever place. And he's like, hey, is that just like a standalone? I'm like, no, that's actually like a franchise. There's one close to where I live. We can go out there if that's where you want to go. Just from looking on the outside of it, I don't know what the hell Dennis saw, but we went to the one by the house. It was so fucking good. I was like, God damn, he's the rainmaker of fast food.
Unless it's me. If it's me, he can just tell you where the best gas station pizza is. But
still not gonna let him out.
That's not true, man. There was that one place I can't remember where we went. And he was like, "Dude, we should go check that place out." And I think we did. It was like Is that the fuck? Where was it? It was in fucking Cicero. Anyway, he does, man. He's one of those guys. Dude, he's also the guy that'll tell you, like, yeah, I'm really excited. Culver's new sandwich is coming out today.
Yeah.
Like,
He's
who the
connected,
fuck
dude.
knows when Culver's sandwich is coming out? A new
I
sandwich?
don't know.
does.
I don't get the
Dennis
fucking
knows.
newsletter, dog.
Oh yeah, dude. He's getting like, oh, I gotta. He's getting a woof. Like he's fucking
y'all,
text, email.
it's a special treat, I tell you, because we ate there and I was like, fuck, this is great. This is really fucking good. And it wasn't that expensive. Ladies, we've got about 10 minutes left, plus or minus if we go a little over. Jake Paul by unanimous decision over Platinum Mike Perry. I didn't see that coming. I really
It was
didn't.
a fucking knockout. What do you mean unanimous decision?
Yeah,
Thank
he
you,
knocked
buddy.
him out, bro.
Knocked him out in what, the third?
He
Sick.
unanimously knocked him out.
Yeah, was it second or third?
Yeah.
It was fairly early.
Fucking Mike threw his wild shit in there, getting stupid. Just
Well,
like I
you're
said.
used to
and he
getting
still
hit
won.
with a fucking fist. When you get hit with a glove, you're not as worried about it. That's why these guys get caught.
Well, it's also does anybody notice that Jake Paul literally only fights dudes that are fucking so much smaller than him?
Oh yeah.
And with the one time he actually did fight a boxer, he lost. Like he lost to a boxer who hasn't fucking retired. UFC fighters haven't either retired or pretty much probably should retire.
Yeah.
I mean, hyped the dude up so much. He knocked out fucking Nate Robinson from the NBA, retired NBA player.
I remember that. Nate.
Like, wait.
Knocked out Tyron after Tyron was already suspect chinned.
Bro, because Woodley was retired pretty much from the fucking UFC, from MMA in general.
Yeah, because he had no chin.
You know who it reminds me of?
God.
You remember when Mark Gastineau retired from the New York Jets and he went and had a pro boxing career? The guy that his manager was this tubby, he had like red hair with a mullet, wore double-breasted suits, and he wore like the MC Hammer. You remember the prescription MC Hammer glasses they used to rock back in the day? Basically, what they was doing was just gassing Gastineau up and just feeding him tomato cans, right? So he goes 9-0. He wins one more fight, then he gets a big money fight. Now, the guy knows that Gastineau is going to get smashed as soon as he goes up to that level, but he's looking for that big white boy, undefeated, I can cash out one time, make a big chunk of money. You know how it goes, right? So they put him in the ring with this kid who he's supposed to be. But the kid's a boxer, but he's journeyman, man. Like this guy, basically they gave him a shot, and then the guy goes in the locker room and goes, here, I'm going to give you this money. You're going to go down. You're going to take a dive. And the kid would not take a dive. He just refused to do it. And he knocks Gastineau out in the fourth round. I mean, like a real boxer, just whoops his ass, right? Blows this guy's deal. So they're trying to get it figured out. So they come up with the idea, like, we're going to have you fight him again. Rematch. We're going to get him trained up. He'll be more prepared. That way it looks like Gastineau will be 10-1, but then he beats this guy, he knocks him out, then he can still get this big money payday. They get about the fifth round and realize that Gastineau is not capable of beating this dude's ass at all, not even remotely. So they drug him. They drug the dude. So Gastineau ends up winning the match, and this guy's walking around thinking he's a fucking prime heavyweight contender. The dude ends up getting shot in a fucking hotel room because he just like that. They took him. He went to prison for drugging the fucking fighter.
Sean, you have some wild stories.
Dude, there's a document. It's a documentary. There's a documentary. I think it's on Netflix.
Let me do something here for you guys, because that story was just wow.
Dude, but
fantastic.
That's boxing. There's a lot of stories like that.
But if you want a boxing conspiracy theory, how about one that's actually might have a little legs, and this one will pull that Joey K's heartstrings here. But Rocky Balboa intentionally let Creed die. Rocky let Apollo die. Why? Because Apollo beat Rocky in the rematch. And he was supposed to promise never to tell anybody, but you know Creed's got a big ass mouth. Rocky said the only way that's not getting out is if that bitch is dead.
I can't speak for Joe, but when I say I want to talk about anything and everything, I did not mean that dumb shit that you just said.
Just had to hear you talk about some fucking wasted boxer for 5 minutes. I at least was quick. The fuck?
Mine's actually happened though, man. That's you're fucking just making
Rocky
up.
Balboa is a fucking national treasure, my friend.
Yeah, dude, the movie, the character he's not real, bro. That's Sly Stallone. Ask him and his 15 mistresses. He'll tell you all about it. While he's stroking his Oscar.
I hate it here. I don't know why I show up every week. I really don't. I'll just let you two just talk.
Because if you don't,
I
man,
feel like I've lost brain cells listening to the last 5 minutes of this show.
sorry.
That's great.
I am absolutely. What the fuck did anybody just talk about?
Well, the Rocky conspiracy at least has some legs if you watch the movies. But fuck me.
Are you
Fuck
out of
me.
your
I'm gonna leave it there.
fucking
Fuck me. Fuck me.
Oh, I'll tell you the real conspiracy here. Carl Winslow.
God damn it.
You think Carl Winslow?
Anybody hear this conspiracy? How
Yes.
he's gone from movie to show of playing a police officer and how it's all the same character.
Yes.
All right, so he's a cop in New York City in Ghostbusters. He's one of the fucking officers that's there when they're arrested and they're in the holding cell, right? Okay.
Oh, that's right. He was.
Fast forward to Die Hard on the West Coast, where you meet him and he's saying, "Oh, he's got the Twinkie thing because he was there."
Hello, Die number 7.
Right? So he's getting the Twinkies and he says it's for my wife. But if you look at his hand, he's not wearing a wedding ring. He doesn't have a wife. And then you find out later that he fucking ended up shooting a kid. That's why he doesn't draw his weapon or anything like that. So the theory is he ended up shooting some fucking kid in New York, leaves, starts over in LA, gets involved with the Die Hard shit, right? Ends up having to draw his weapon and actually shoot somebody again, has a complete mental breakdown, and now he ends up out in fucking Chicago, right? As Carl Winslow with his wife and his kids and all this stuff. But it's all in his head. It's not real. He's making it up because this is his coping mechanism until he can't take it anymore because he's been bottling up. And that kid that he shot back in New York that started it all starts showing up in his fucking ridiculous fantasy. And it's Steve Urkel. And because that shit, as Steve's introduced, and then the show becomes about him, right? More and more. And it gets so ridiculous and fucking crazy and what's happening and their stories and all their weekly shit. Yeah. It's a complete mental breakdown. All related. It's the best conspiracy theory on the internet.
Fuck you, Sean. Fuck you. Sean followed you through that whole motherfucker, through all the police academies, through the mental break. Didn't question one fucking bit of that conspiracy theory. He thought it might fucking be right. But I'm like, you know what? Fucking Rocky purposely killed Apollo Creed. And he's like, they're not real people, right? That's Sylvester Stallone. But he just heard you give 3 different fucking names to Carl Winslow and was fucking sold. Fucking, he bought it like a motherfucker. Fuck you, Sean.
You too, buddy.
Piece of shit. That's fucked up.
Oh my god.
Joey sold it better, man. What can I say?
I'm just saying.
You didn't give me a chance. You shot me down. Fucking that's Sly Stallone.
Dude,
you don't know Carl Winslow's real name? Dennis, what's Carl
Winslow's
real name?
What did we learn from TikTok, Broseph? You're about 3 seconds in, you lose the audience. I don't know what to fucking tell you. Content should be better.
Reginald Vale John. Fuck you. Reginald
Vale
Johnson.
It's just bad creative.
Oh, also, he was in Perfect Strangers, right?
He was in Perfect Strangers, yeah.
Yeah, and he was Carl Winslow in Perfect Strangers because his wife worked at the fucking same company, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. All tied together. All fucking tied together. Crazy, right?
All right, man. UFC
Great Family
304.
Matters was a spinoff of Perfect Strangers. Standing tall. No, that's fucking what? It's a great show. Great theme song.
No, Jesus Christ.
All right, let's end this bullshit.
You was an
already.
ABC kid, right? And you watched all the ABC shows?
Let's end this here with some degenerate picks. UFC 304.
Ah.
I'm gonna give you the top 3 fights. You guys give me a winner in round and way. We've got Bobby Green going against Patty the Batty Pimblett.
Patty, I think he's going to check him out in the second round.
Nah, Patty decision.
I'm going to take Patty. I'm going knockout in the
Oof.
second.
You guys have such little faith in Bobby Green, man.
Bobby Green, when he shows up, he's great, but he's had instances where he just does not come to fight. He's too respectful at times, and that Bobby Green fucking pisses me off.
It pisses me off.
In other words, Mark bet on him and lost money.
I have bet on that fucker and lost money before. He fucked up a 14 leg. Anyway, Tom Aspinall, co-main event, heavyweights against Curtis Blades. The winner of this fight supposedly is supposed to get the winner of Bones versus Miocic. Who we got?
Well, first off,
Aspinall.
I don't know who the winner. In my opinion, they win in this fight, but they ain't a winner because if you got to fight Bones, you're fucking tough. So it don't really matter. Blades, I think.
Nah, Aspinall knockout round 2.
I'm going Aspinall knockout as well, dude. I've got a Blades can wrestle. He's got a very, very good, grappling game, but Aspinall's got hands like a motherfucker. Yeah. All right. The main event, the rematch. Leon Edwards versus Bilal Muhammad, number 2. Where are we going?
Man, that's tough. It really is. I just like Leon. I do. I like the way he fights. I have no basis or insight into that choice whatsoever. It's just a gut thing. It's just when I look at those two guys, I see Leon coming on top. I could be wrong. I'm sure I could, and that's the great thing about the fight game. So you can answer every question right and still be wrong. So that's why I love it. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Leon on that one. Joey probably has better insight on all this shit than me, man. I'm starting to pick back up. But
Joey K.
Man, yeah, this is kind of a tough fight for me. But I think the problem is going to be if Bilal smothers him.
Yes.
But how do you count out Leon? Look at how he won the title.
5th round.
He lost what?
Dude,
24 minutes and 40 seconds of a fight.
Handedly losing.
Yeah. Easily down. Was going to go down 5 rounds to none. Absolute sweep. 50-45 across the board at least. You can't count him out. No. So I don't know. I want to get on the Leon hype train a little bit here. So I'm going to go Leon TKO round 4.
Wow.
Late in the fight.
You think it's going to go deep, yeah?
I think it's, yeah.
So a Bilal mishap maybe catches him coming in.
Well, and here's the thing about the way the guy fights, somebody's gonna take his head off.
Yeah.
It's just the way, and that's the catch-22 of it. The reason why I love the guy is the way he fights. But the way he fights sometimes will open him up to big shots, and he's still young and strong, and he can take them, and that's fine. But we all know it only takes that one, and then your career changes. So I'd like to see him tighten up a little bit on his defense when he's doing stand-up, even on the ground, because he takes shots even when he's on his back. But I like the kid. He's got heart, but heart sometimes will get you hurt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and here's my thing, okay? Bilal Muhammad, Leon Edwards, for you guys who don't know the back history, right? This is the second fight.
So the
That
first,
doesn't mean that there was a winner in the first fight.
it was a no contest.
No contest by I think it was a poke, actually.
It was an eye poke, wasn't it? Or thumb.
I think it was an eye poke.
Yeah.
But
He was pawn.
well,
Right. Yeah.
but here's the thing. Bilal Muhammad has been calling this man out ever since that eye poke. And he's been telling anybody that's willing to listen, I'm the boogeyman for this fool. He doesn't want none. He's running away from me. He never came back to me. He never wanted to run it back because he knew if we had gone the distance, I would have won. And you look at the styles, and people love to say it in the fight game, styles make fights. This is classic puncher versus wrestler. Bilal wants to get you down. He's going to grind you. He's going to wear you down. But here's my issue. That was a 3-round fight. They stopped, I think it was in like very, very early in the second.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Bilal prove that he can grind on somebody for 5.
Well,
It's going to take 5 to beat Leon Edwards. I don't see Bilal getting a win.
2 of his last 3 wins are 5-round decisions.
yeah.
Yeah. He beat
But-
Luke K. He beat Luke K in a 5-round decision.
This
This
card-
ain't Luke's
And
badass.
that was, Luke K knocked him out early in
Yeah.
the career.
Yeah.
So that was the rematch. And then his last fight, Gilbert Burns, 5-round unanimous decision.
Burns. God, Gilbert Burns was so much better a few years ago. He's kind of lost a step. He's not as what he used to be. But I don't think you're going to be able to really grind the way you would have to beat Leon, especially it's a defense.
Yeah.
Leon's going in champion. He's going to be feeling himself a little bit. He might, let loose a little more. He might come out loose. I'm thinking Leon stops him. I have a little earlier than Joe. I think he stops him around the 3rd.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's a good fight. It's going to be a great fight for as long as it lasts. It's going to be good. We're going to get
I think so.
classic matchup. I think it's going to be good. But ladies, that's pretty much all she wrote. We hit a lot of shit tonight. I don't know how I'm going to write this up to let our listeners know what the fuck we talked about because we were all over the place. It's not like anybody was taking track or keeping notes. And, our esteemed producer here has some stuff in the chat that might help, but it's like having to just break down what's the right way to say this without being mean?
Explain it to me like I'm 6 years old.
Somebody who doesn't think straight wrote all these notes down and they make no sense together, but to the person that wrote it, it probably does.
Sure. Yeah.
It's like I let a guy with hyperfixation on certain words was taking notes. It's like Joe Hendry. Me at Starcast.
All right, we are dragging this to way the fuck out too
I
long.
like the green ones.
Let's
You guys,
wrap
let's call it a night. Fuck it. Bye. I'm just gonna let you guys do an episode next week by yourselves because apparently I'm dragging. I'm not talking about shit you want to talk about.
Yeah,
You guys
fucking
next
Sean's
week.
10-minute conspiracy story, and then I got
Jesus.
fucking
It's
87
not
minutes
a
of
fucking
you.
conspiracy,
Let me-
dumbass. Watch
Let
the
me say this.
documentary.
Blah, 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 blah. Oh
Yeah,
my
no,
god.
next week you guys do
Everything
this.
that
by
comes out of your
yourselves.
fucking mouth is pure fucking gold.
I'm
It
not
is.
doing it. I'm not doing it anymore. Y'all do this by yourselves tomorrow. Next week. Sorry.
Don't be a pussy, dude.
Kill that recording.
Sorry, bro.
Legends of the Ring Sting, man. This is a great figure, old school figure. Looks great. It's Sting! Old school Sting from WCW. Guys, you know us, 3/4 of the Shooting Shit team, and we're here with a listener just like you guys. This is Jimmy from Super Powers Comics.
My friend of almost 20 years. He's known him since you were 12.
If you know people in Chicago, you probably know Dennis because he knows half the town, of course. But shooters, if you need action figures, comics, wrestling memorabilia, we just showed you Sting. Superpowers Comics will put up their QR code so you can get a good look at everything they have coming. Give it a shot, shooters. Get your superpowers on and get your comics from our friend Jimmy, who listens just like you.
Attention wrestling fans and fans of Shootin' Shit podcasts. You can now be one of the cool kids by going to ProWrestlingTees.com and buy the official Shootin' Shit t-shirt. Buy it now and be there at ringside.
Be sure to check us out on YouTube at www.youtube.com/@SHOOTINGSHT. Find us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/groups/SHOOTINSHT. Check us out on TikTok at SHOOTINSHIT. And you can buy your official Shootin' Shit shirt at www.ProWrestlingTees.com/SHOOTINSHT. And thanks for watching.